everyone. So today I will be talking about PageRank, and as stated at my poster, you know what it is basically, but PageRank is, the idea of PageRank was discovered by Larry Page and Sergey Brin back in 1998 while they were graduate students at Stanford. The particular idea that they had was that the importance of a web was determined by the links that are met to the page. I'll get back to that later. This method is used by major modern search engines such as Google, Bing, and Yahoo. But do anyone use Yahoo anymore? I don't know. They use this method with some variation in their algorithm, and algorithm in simple words is that the method of how they apply the equation that they have. So how does this work? Let me explain it to you how PageRank kind of work in the simplest way possible. So as you can see here, there are 5 boxes, and let's say each boxes represent a website or a link, and the arrows here represent the link that is going into a page. For example, as you can see here, page A and page B is linking. There is link between A and E, D and E, C and E, and E and B. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to assign each of those websites, website A, B, C, D, E, with 1 point, equally between all of them. Then we're going to distribute this 1 point later to distribute this 1 point that they have across all the pages that are linked to it. For example, page A will give some of its point to page E and page B. So here, every links have 1 vote, and you have to split that 1 vote up amongst the links that you have. So if we let the link PageRank link flow, we will see what happens. This is what happens. As you can see, page E and page B are no longer have 1 point. They have 3.5 point and 5 point. While page A, D, and C only have 1 point. If you guys realize, page A, D, and C does not have any arrow pointing to them, only pointing upward from them. So when we look at page E, it has a ranking of 3.5. It comes from 1 point from D, 1 point from page C, and 1.5 a point from page A. So 1 plus 1 plus half is 2.5, and then plus 1 point that were originally there, 3.5. And then if you guys realize, page A, unlike the other pages, does not give 1 point. This is because, as you can see, it branched into 2 more links, so it has to divide the points that they have into 2. Like this, for example, 0.5 points, 0.5 points, with total 1 point. And then you can see this one, page B, the highest PageRank with 5 points. It comes from the point comes from page E and page A. So page E right here, it will give all the point it has since it is only linked to 1 page. So it will give 3.5 points, and then adding up with point A, which gives 0.5 points, and also the originally 1 point that it already had. So with a total of 5 points. So since you can see here, page B has the highest point of 5 points, so it is deemed to be the most important. It is very important. While the second important is 3.5. So it is still important, whereas page A, D, and C are quite average to say, I would say, because they only have 1 point, all three have 1 point. So how it works is that, for example, page B, as I said before, has the highest PageRank of 5. So it will come out as the top result. For example, this will be page B. And then page E is the second result because it has a PageRank of 3.5. So this will be page E. And then page A, C, and D are at the bottom as they each had a PR of 1. So any of these three could be A, C, or D. However, they will again be sorted by another algorithm, another equation that takes into account different things. For example, how many times the keyword pop up in that certain website to know how relevant it is compared to the other two. And that is pretty much how PageRank works. However, the loophole is that people can use link directories to gain more links quickly. They have, for example, they are linked to many pages, even though those links have only give small points, but it is linked to many points. It is linked to many pages. So even though the pages only give 0.5 points, but if it is linked to 10 pages, it will still give a total of 5 points. Still a big number, even though it is linked to a low quality page. So this is what we used in 2005 until 2010. Until 2011, Google introduced a new update called the Panda update that will remove spam and low quality pages. So this update ensures that higher quality links will work more than those of low quality. So even though it has high point, but if it is linked to low quality pages, it will still rank low compared to those that have linked to a page with higher points. Not only Panda update, they also have Penguin update. Yeah, I know they like to use animals, but they pretty much are the same. But the only difference is that Penguin update brings down websites that violate Google's Webmaster guidelines. So why is this very important? It is important because, for example, if you want to adopt a cat, you want a cat as your pet, then someone would search cats for adoption. But as you can see here, the total results accumulated to 33.8 million results. But not all of those results are relevant because there are results that will only be relevant for cats, or results that will only be relevant for adoption. So with PageRank, the relevant result will come out as the top result. So it will be easier for you to find whatever that you want on the internet, right? So those with both keywords, cats and adoption, will have higher ranking and thus will come out as the top result on Google. But those who only have cats or only adoption will rank lower in Google. Without PageRank, all results are equally likely to be the top result. So So the low quality ones or the irrelevant pages will still have the same rank as those that are relevant. So you probably need to go through like hundreds or even thousands of pages or links to find those that are relevant to what we want. So with PageRank, we are able to save our time from reading misleading or irrelevant stuff that we don't need to know. And that's it for today.